Hi, everybody. I'm DJ Sixsmith. You're watching Sit Down. The L Word Generation Q is back, season 2 right now on Showtime. Jordan Hull is in there. Jordan, what's up? How are you?
I'm good. How are you?
I'm doing great. This is obviously a big moment for you. This show has resonated with folks all around the country, all around the world. What's it been like seeing season 2 so far?
It's been so much fun. Like it's one thing to like hear the script and everything through table reads and all that stuff, but to have it be seen by other people and to see all my castmates do so well, and it's been really cool.
I think it's really special for you also because you're the youngest of the crew, right? You've seen these
Yeah.
other women and how they've transcended the medium and the impact. What's it been like for you to lead the next generation in terms of exploring everything on the show here?
I mean, it's definitely like at first it felt like a lot of pressure because they did such a good job with the first one and like just opening the doors. But being the youngest and like kind of broadening the horizon with what it means to be in like Generation Q and all that stuff and what the show means, it's been like I've learned so much and it's been really fun. And just a big privilege. I've loved it a lot.
I would imagine you've learned a ton. Are there a couple different things that really stand out just in terms of the knowledge you've gained or just, what you've learned from other people on the set?
Um, I learned like the basic etiquette from like Jennifer Beals in specific. Since she plays my mom in the show, she really has taken the role of being like this mama bear on set, which I love more than anything. So I just learned a lot about like holding my own and, just not feeling like I have to be just like speaking for what feels right and just to do my job well. I've learned from them a lot.
Speaking of Jennifer, I mean, just the importance of representing queer women of color is super important in this conversation. So what does it mean to you to be able to be a leader in that department?
I mean, it's about time. And it feels I mean, like it's really cool because you just get to see that it is more it's just so much more complex. For just it just has different layers. So to be able to show that is timely.
Absolutely. This fan base is super passionate. So what has the social media reaction been like for you, especially with season 2 cranking out now?
Well, yeah, the fan base is very passionate, so much so that like I used to have Instagram, and so I got off social media because it was so cool and overwhelming, but I was just like I didn't really know how to handle it. So this time around, I don't know, but I assume that it's just as enthusiastic and fun.
How long have you been off social media now?
I think it was great timing. It was right like a month before the pandemic hit. So I kind of felt like fine. And then I was able to like not spiral into social media when I had nothing to do with my life.
Isn't it amazing how when it's not in your life, you realize how much time you were spending doing all these pointless
Yes.
things?
Yeah. I have so much hours in my day and I was like, this is not fun.
Well, you're clearly somebody who values your time and you have this great story. You grew up in the Midwest, you came out to California to do your thing. What was it like for you to make that transition from Iowa to, Los Angeles and California?
Yeah, it's weird. I'm currently back right now. You can see like the little
Mhm.
Iowa memorabilia right now, very true to form. But it's so different. Like everything about like the people, the scenery, the media, it's just so different. And so to go on a show, I think Iowa is more on the conservative side. It's very different than like West Hollywood. And I think like if someone from Iowa went to West Hollywood would like have a stroke. Um, I just loved it. I loved being able to bring these awesome like ideas and characters and stories. I feel a little bit I'm like bringing them to like my friends and family out in the Midwest that wouldn't have thought about it or empathized it with it before. So it feels really cool. I like it a lot.
And you have good perspective also because you've lived in the Midwest, you've spent time on one of the coasts, right? We are so coastally biased sometimes. I think it's important to think
Yes.
about everybody in this country, right?
Yeah. Yeah. Exactly.
Yeah, no doubt about it. So when you think about your career, I read you kind of, backed your way into it, right? You never really thought about acting, theater, that whole thing. What's the craziest part just in terms of your journey so far? Like what blows your mind the most about everything so far?
Um, I think I recently just did a movie with Adam Sandler and Queen Latifah, and I got to play their kid. Um, and that felt pretty mind blowing. Like it was just so weird to like have this like child in me that would like watch all their movies obsessed. Same with Rosie O'Donnell. She plays my
Mhm.
stepmom in The L Word. And it was just really, it's weird and really cool that I get to play with these people that are amazing at what they do. And I get to share scenes with them and learn from them. That is mind blowing to me.
That's super cool. And this show has obviously been great for you. So when people check out the rest of season 2, what can they expect? Without giving anything away, of course, but what can people be excited about coming up?
They can be excited about Angie learning more about her family in a way that will stir things up.
There you go. I like it. Nice and easy. Hey, Jordan, really nice to meet you. Thanks for the time and best of luck with everything going forward. All right.
Thank you so much, DJ.